Elvis Presley and Barbara Gray. Barbara Bobby Owens Gray. They met in 1956 at the Hotel Jefferson Diner in Richmond, Virginia. Barbara was known for kissing Elvis Presley in a 1956 photo. They became involved when Barbara called Elvis at his hotel on a dare. Their famous photo was photographed by Alfred Wertheimer, who was assigned to follow Presley by RCA Victor in 1956. Barbara's identity remained secret for more than a half-century. It was only revealed in 2011 after she contacted Wertheimer on Facebook. Barbara passed away March 1, 2023. Elvis Presley with Austrian actress Hannelore Melcher in Las Vegas in 1957. She represented Austria in the Miss Universe pageant that year. She visited Graceland that Christmas with her roommate, Kathy Gabriel, who was 1957's Miss Ohio. Hannelore Melcher met Elvis in Las Vegas in November 1957 and visited Graceland at Christmas time with her roommate, Kathy Gabriel, who was 1957's Miss Ohio at the Miss USA contest. Hannelore was Austria's representative in the Miss Universe pageant. Both contests were held July 19th in Long Beach, California. A couple of years later, the lovely Ms. Melcher did nab a bit part in GI Blues as the strolling singer during one of Tulsa's dates with Lily Juliet Prowse. Elvis Presley and Vera Chahoua. Elvis Presley and Vera Chahoua met in Frankfurt, Germany, in early 1959 during a promotional photo shoot for the March of Dimes. The two dated briefly while Elvis was in Germany serving in the United States Army. Elvis and Sandy Preston, Sahara Hotel, Las Vegas, October 1957. Sandy was a model from Brooklyn, New York. Elvis Presley and Joan Adams, Las Vegas, October 29, 1957. Joni Shufini Adams. Joan Adams was 1957's Miss Nevada and ended second runner-up in that year's Miss USA pageant. She had just made a network TV appearance on the George Burns and Gracie Allen show 2 weeks earlier. She dated Elvis in 1957. Elvis Presley with Joyce Joyner Hightower, president of the I Met Elvis fan club in Little Rock, Arkansas. She shared, "I wore a pink and black dress with a black scarf around my neck. I knew those were Elvis's favorite colors." On February 20th, 1955, Elvis Presley made his first appearance on stage in Little Rock. He performed at Joseph Taylor Robinson Memorial Auditorium. Elvis Presley with some dancers at the Moulin Rouge in Munich, Germany. March 1959. While serving the United States Army in Germany, Elvis began a 3-day leave. Elvis used the 3-day pass to visit Munich, Germany. While in Munich, Elvis and actress Vera Chehawa spent time together. Elvis and Vera visited the Moulin Rouge nightclub. Elvis went back to Moulin Rouge in June 1959. Six friends and relatives of singer Elvis Presley were obviously unhappy as he boarded a bus in Memphis for Fort Chaffee, Arkansas. Left to right are Mrs. Bonnie Underwood, Mrs. Judy Spreckles, a former secretary, Miss Anita Wood, Miss Patsy Presley, a cousin, Mrs. Travis Presley, an aunt, and Miss Janet Hall. Elvis Presley with his secretary and girlfriend Elizabeth Claudia Stefaniak, born May 27, 1939. Taken in Elvis's rented house at Goldthstrasse 14 in Bad Nauheim, Germany. In the summer of 1959, Elizabeth, a German girl who was hired to answer his fan mail. She later married Elvis's army buddy and friend Rex Mansfield in Union City, Tennessee on June 4, 1960. Elvis Presley with the Scandinavian Princesses. Elvis Presley takes a break from shooting GI Blues at Paramount Pictures Studios to meet the Scandinavian princesses. From left to right, Princesses Margrethe of Denmark, Astrid of Norway, and Margaretha of Sweden. June 1960. Elvis with Sarah N. Patterson. September 26, 1956. Tupelo Fairgrounds, Tupelo, Mississippi. In 1956, Sarah Ann Patterson was working for James Kingsley, the Tupelo photographer and correspondent for the Commercial Appeal at the time when she heard Elvis was coming to the Fair and Dairy Show. She badgered James all summer to get her backstage to meet Elvis, which he did, to assist with his camera.
Elvis Presley and Tori Petty. While taking a ride around Memphis on April 1976, Elvis dated the beautiful Tori Petty. On the spring of 1976, this time Tori Petty was the reigning Miss Ole Miss from the University of Mississippi located in Oxford. George Klein was the one who set them up for a date. GK shared, "I set him up with another beauty queen I'd had on talent party, a Miss Ole Miss named Tori Petty." Elvis started seeing Tori quite a bit, which didn't earn me any points with the guys working with Elvis, who had to drive the 75 miles back and forth to the Oxford, Mississippi campus in order to pick her up and drop her off.